Well, it's come to the end of RV season this year. I live in a cold climate, so it's time to winterize the RV. This unit has a residential refrigerator and then a tank water heater. So let me show you how I do it. I keep an onboard compressor with me. This is just a little portable Husky. It's a little twin pump, silent single tank unit. Has enough pressure to fill truck tires, but I can also regulate the pressure down so I can put air through the water system without damaging it. The nice thing about this small compressor, not only is it silent, but I can run it off the inverter. I have installed an outlet right next to the inverter for it. It'll run off the batteries, no problem. That way I can give it extended time to allow the ice maker to process and blow out all of the water in the residential refrigerator. So from the compressor, I have an air line that I've run back to the water bay, the wet bay, and I keep this air line in here. Right now I've got it hooked up where you would hook up city water, and then you can configure your valves so you can blow out all of the fixtures. Right now I have it's set up as a city water mode, except for this red valve turns on and off the hot water tank, which I just drain it, so I don't need pressure going through the hot water tank. Now we can open up all of the different fixtures, for instance the shower here, and you can hear it blowing the air, both hot and cold, to help blow out all of the hoses. And we'll go inside and do all of the fixtures. Once inside the RV, I like to start with the fixture that's farthest from the water bay, and that will get most of the water out of the lines. That happens to be the kitchen sink in this model. And you can just blow out any water in the lines. Make sure you do the hot and the cold side. And you can blow them out until no water comes out. Kind of like blowing out your sprinklers. Same thing for the sink in the bathroom or bathrooms. And since this is closer, most of the water is already out of this one. That's just air. Then we can go to our toilet. Just run it like you would flush. That's just air. This one also has a bidet seat, so you'll want to blow that out as well. Now to the shower. This has a thermostatic shower valve, so you'll have to run all the temperatures, the hot side and the cold side, and make sure it's just air. Next is the fridge. First thing is to do the water side. So just push it like you would dispense water. I've already done this one, so you can hear it's just air, a couple droplets left. And then you want to keep the ice maker on. And with the ice maker on, every time it tries to make ice, it will end up blowing air through. It usually makes 1 to 2 batches of ice after you've drained the water on the refrigerator side. And so that's the nice thing about having the onboard air compressor. You can just let this run a day or two, or while you're driving, however you want to do it. And that'll make sure that your refrigerator does not have any water that can bust the valves in the back or any other components. The final step is to pour the RV antifreeze down all the drains, make sure the P-traps have antifreeze in it. And in this case, we've got the macerator pump, and we'll make sure we drain enough of the antifreeze down into the macerator so it doesn't freeze as well. With all of the air out of the pressure lines, you want to go in, you want to find any of your low point drains. This drain is for the fresh tank, so that will make sure that the freshwater tank is all the way empty. Just open up that drain. I just leave it open all season long. This unit has a 10-gallon water heater tank. Make sure you pull that valve, drain the hot water tank all the way, and I just leave that drain open, so anything that sloshes while driving, we'll just get all of the remaining water out. And there's one more spot that has low point drains. Some of the newer units are labeled on the outside, and you will find lines like these, and you'll be able to open up all of these and just leave them open. That will drain any of the fixtures. These are for the shower and bathroom fixtures. And that's all there is to it. Easy to do yourself. Onboard air makes it so you can quickly get through the job, and sometimes you have to winterize more than once. If we want to take it out again, we'll pressurize everything with water, and then we'll winterize again when we're done. Hope this helps.